it's Junior and welcome to my channel. So today I've got a mukbang video for you, and I thought for our dinner date today we will eat a nice healthy salad, but not your traditional salad, kind of like a Middle Eastern take on it. This was inspired by a recent catch up I had with my girlfriends. We went to this really nice cafe in Carnegie called Left Fields, and I had this really nice like Middle Eastern kind of salad. So I thought I would recreate it and share it with you guys. So let's start preparing. So for our salad today, I've already kind of prepped and cooked everything already. So all we really need to do is just kind of put it together. I don't know, I like to just prepare everything on my weekend, so during the week I don't really have to spend a lot of time cooking. So let me just grab my plate so we can plate up. Now, the first thing I want to do is I'm going to grab our lovely, delicious, healthy hummus. And I'm going to get fancy and put this as kind of like a little spread thing going on. So I'm going to get my spoon, see how this goes. So I'm just going to get some of this hummus, and I'm going to use this as kind of like a creamy kind of sauce. That'll do. And I'm just going to smear it like they do in MasterChef, which clearly, if I was a contestant on MasterChef, I would not even make it because that looks like a shit job. But let's just make it look a bit more presentable. That looks about right. So that is the bottom of our salad. So now moving on to the salad, which is like this. I've already prepped this. So basically in here there is some mixed quinoa, some pan fried, just slightly tossed corn and chickpeas, just to give it a little bit more flavor. I've got some red onions, some spinach that has been grown in my garden. It looks a bit wilted right now, but that's because I picked it on the weekend and kind of left it sitting there in the fridge for a while uncovered, and it just kind of wilted. But anyways, so I've got that, and I've also got some walnuts in here just for a little extra crunch flavor, and I've got some dried cranberries for some sweetness as well. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to eat all of it, so I'm just going to put some in my little mixing bowl here like this. And then I'm going to add some balsamic vinegar because this is 100% fat free, and it kind of goes with everything else. So I'm going to put a dash in there and just give it a good mix like that. And once that's done, I'm just going to somehow plate it nicely on. So I'm going to just put it in the middle on top. There. So it looks like that. So far, so good. It's a bit off-centered, but oh well. And now what I'm going to do is add chicken. So this is chicken breast, which I have just marinated in some seasoning and already pan fried. I think I might just chop it up a bit so it's easier to eat into like little strips. And I'm just gonna and add that into my salad, and maybe put that on top on the side just to kind of even out. This looks so pretty, but look, there you go. So it looks like this. And then to top it off, I've got some Fetta Cheese, and I'm just going to break a little bit off, crumb it, and top that off as well, just for some extra flavor. Need a little bit of this. You can put, I guess, as little or as much as you want. So I'll just chop some up. And then just kind of sprinkle this on top. Okay, so this isn't going to look pretty, but maybe. Maybe I should have put the camera on the other side, but oh well. Just lightly sprinkle. Yeah. And that's it. This is our nice, healthy, Middle Eastern, Mediterranean kind of salad. Now I hope you have your dinners ready, so let's eat. Let's give this, just eat a chicken first. So this is just, and maybe you can see, this is just chicken breast. But, yeah. I got here some coconut water as well, trying to stay healthy. I mean, I could have just drank water, but, no. So with this chicken breast, what I did was kind of butterfly it a bit, just to keep it even size, and I also just marinated in some, it's this Mediterranean chicken powder. This is by Grill Mate, which looks like that. Yeah, so all I did was just butterfly the chicken breast and just rolled it around in this and just pan fried it. And it tastes so good, there's like so much flavour to it as well. And it will just like spice up any boring chicken, so. Now with the salad, how good does this look? There's so much flavour to it. I don't know, but I really like I pretty much just put everything that I like in here. That's the good thing about salad. You can pretty much just make it up as you go. So I love corn, even chickpea, and I love putting like nuts and dried berries in just to give it like a balance of different textures and colours. And the hummus, it's kind of like this sauce, which is really nice as well. And the taste of this, it's like a mixture of sweetness from the cranberry and a bit of sourness from the balsamic vinegar, and also tanginess from the feta cheese as well. This is so good. For the actual salad as well, the chickpea salad, I also added a bit of flavouring to that as well. So let's see if I've got this. I don't know what it is. I actually don't know what this is, but I think it's just like crushed almonds or something. But my mum gave me this. This is an almond and cashew Dukkah or Dukkah. This is like a Middle Eastern spice, which looks like this. But yeah, this is spice to take dishes to another dimension. It's definitely spiced up my salad. Good food makes me so happy. I don't know if this is exactly really healthy for you, but to me, a salad is a salad, so I guess it's better than eating like carbs and stuff like that. And it's got a bit of quinoa to it, so it's not completely bad for you. And I heard that red onion is actually really healthy. There's a lot of good benefits using red onion rather than normal onion. Chicken breast, obviously you get your protein. And like you get the antioxidants from like the cranberries, chickpeas. There's so much goodness in here and so much flavour as well. They just love my cup. This is from Kmart. I love Kmart. This is like $3, but it's so cute. And it's so big as well. I know most people that make mukbang videos eat like a whole lot of like junk food and like big portions of it. My mukbangs, I don't know, it's kind of random, like it depends on what I really feel like. And I guess mine is slightly different because it's not going to be big portions, because I can't exactly have big portions because I am kind of like a bigger person, I guess, and I shouldn't really be eating. And that's the whole reason why I'm kind of trying to eat healthy, eating salads, because I don't know if you can tell by my previous videos, like I am starting to get really fat. Like my chin is like almost to the next level. People are going around like catching Pokemons. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like catching extra chins from eating too much. But so I thought in this dinner date, I thought we'll share stories about, I guess, you know, keeping healthy and trying to stay healthy and fit. Meanwhile, I was supposed to go swimming today, but I haven't been in the past 3 weeks, and I was actually looking forward to going swimming, but my friend cancelled on me, so I thought, you know what, I'll just stay home and eat a salad or something to try and at least try to be healthy. I don't know why, it's just, I feel like I gain weight so easily. And yes, I know in my videos on Instagram, like I post a lot of food. But to be honest, I don't think I really eat that bad. My weight to me has been, I guess, a sensitive issue from the start, because when I was young, when I was growing up, I was normal. I was like any other kid, skinny as shit. And I actually would never actually eat. When I was in primary school, I remember my parents used to force me to eat breakfast every morning before I went to school, because I just would not eat. They would give me like a small bowl of cereal, 1 piece of sandwich, like half a sandwich, and milk. And they wouldn't let me leave until I ate it. Half the times I just ran to the toilet and flashed my milk down the toilet because I just wouldn't drink it. And then even at school, one time, I think it must have been like grade 1 or something, my parents must have told my teachers to watch me eat, because you know in primary school how you used to eat with your classroom, in your classroom before you go out and play. Everyone was eating at their desk, and the teacher, she pulled out this toast from the bin and was like, whose toast is this? Whose sandwich is this? And obviously I'm the only one sitting there without food, so she knew it was me, and she's like, right. And she took me to the staff room and gave me cheese and crackers. And that was the first time. I would have been like, probably about 6. And that was the first time I've had cheese and crackers. So for me, it was like, whoa, this is adult food. And I think that's how I started liking cheese and crackers. I don't know, like ever since then, but I still really wouldn't eat until I was about 9 in grade 4. All of a sudden, I just started eating. So, and ever since then, it's kind of like been a, I guess, a touchy subject, weight. But I guess when you grow up, you go through your baby fat. And then after that, when I was like 18, I used to go clubbing a lot. My weight kind of dropped a bit. But then in recent years, I feel like all I do is just keep putting on weight. But I used to never drink water. Always drink like soft drinks or juice. Like go to McDonald's or like KFC, all those junk food places and eat. But I think because I was clubbing a lot, I was still losing a lot of weight in my baby fat. Even in recent years, I feel like now I drink a lot more water than I used to. I eat fairly healthy. Like this meal here, Cam won't even eat this because it's too much salad for him. Like I've had to cook him like pasta bake just so he can have his like carbs, but he won't even touch this, and I eat this all the time. And I still managed to put on weight, so I don't know. Have you guys lost any weight? Like, what do you guys do? Because I hear stories all the time about people that do certain things. Like, I've done pretty much like all the different kind of diets. I've done Atkins, this Kickstarter, soup diet. I've done like Jenny Craig's, Weight Watchers, everything, like all that I've already done. And I feel like it kind of makes you lose weight for that week or so, and then after that you put on, especially when I was on like the lemon detox diet, I was on that for 4 days where that's all I drank, and I lost, for 4 days I lost 4 kilos, but I think after that I put on so much weight. So if you're thinking about it, you really have to be really committed if you want to do the lemon detox diet. So yeah, I feel like every time I try to lose weight, I end up putting more weight on. I don't know whether it's the pressure I put myself into. Like, I know a lot of people say, you know, you really have to stay motivated, but I find it so hard to stay motivated because I feel like every time I do something, I always take 10 steps back. Like, I've gone to the gym. Every time I go to the gym, like 12 months, I'll only last 6 months. And even when I try to eat healthy, I don't know, I feel like I put on weight so quickly. And recently I went to see a doctor and got a blood test done, and she told me that I had high amounts of male hormones. And what that means is, I'm pretty sure it just means that I have high testosterone, which seemed, at first I was like, what? Because I didn't know girls could have, you know, testosterone. I thought, you know, that's how you know the difference between a guy and a girl. But it turns out that I have high testosterone. And I kind of sat there for a bit and thought about it and was like, hang on, is that why I'm very hairy? Like, for an Asian, I'm pretty hairy. Like, I don't know if you can see how long my sideburns are, but growing up, I was always self-conscious about my sideburns because I was so long. And people used to like tease me about it. Sometimes I'll like cut it, trim it. A couple times I've actually waxed it off, but it just grows back, and my legs, I feel like, are constantly hairy. And pretty much my doctor told me, yep, that's the reason. It's because you have high testosterone, and even food, because I feel like the more I try to lose weight, the more I put on weight. And she said it's because I could just smell carbs and just put on weight. So I don't know, like, I know a lot of people are probably thinking, you know, she's on drugs herself, like that's so not happen. But I think it's true. Like, I think depending on your blood type, like depending on your DNA, I guess, it determines you. And not all diets, for example, like Weight Watchers or Light and Easy, it may work for some people, but it may not work for a lot of people because everyone has different bodies. So no, let me know if you think the same as well, because not that I'm using it as an excuse, but I feel like that's why, even though I'm trying to eat healthy, I still put on weight. Mind you, it's also because I probably need to work on my portioning, because I think I'm an emotional eater. I was watching a document once on TV where they said, they did a test and there was 3 types of eaters. There's the craver, someone that just craves food. The emotional eater, someone that just eats it because they're emotional. And there was a third one as well, but I can't remember what the third one was. But pretty much, I was all 3 of them. Like, for me to stay awake, the only thing I can do that I know that works is to eat. Even if I'm just snacking on something, it just helps me stay awake. If I'm emotional, like when I'm really upset, I'll tend to eat. When I'm happy, I'll eat. And because my emotions are up and down, I eat constantly as well. But the worst thing though, is that I feel sorry for food. Like, me and my husband, we will get into fights so many times because he's the type of person that doesn't like to eat the same meal more than twice a week. And then sometimes I'll make, like, you know, a few just to last a week so I don't have to cook a lot. And then after like the second day, he'll stop eating it, and then there'll be food just sitting there wasted. I don't know about you guys, but when I was growing up, my dad always told me, you know, don't waste food, because my parents worked so hard to earn money and buy food for us that, you know, every dollar counts. So I guess my mantra growing up was, you know, never waste food. And I see him waste food so many times that I feel like I'm like the rubbish bin, like the recycling bin, and have to finish it just so, you know, the food doesn't get wasted. And I also put a lot of time cooking it as well. So I would appreciate if someone appreciated my cooking. Like the rest of this salad, I don't know if you saw, but I had a whole lot left, which I'll probably just like spend the next day. I'll probably have it for like breakfast, lunch and dinner tomorrow, just so I don't waste it, because I know Cam doesn't eat that stuff. Serious, this salad tastes so good. I know, if you're the type of person that eats a lot of salads because you think it's healthy for you, but you don't like salads because they all taste the same, I would recommend trying something like this, just to bump up the flavors. Like my favorite salad is like, usually I would have like an Asian salad and add in like fried noodles. I know it's not exactly the healthiest, but just something small just to give it that extra texture. Like not all salads have to be boring. It doesn't just have to be lettuce, capsicum, tomato, carrot. You know, you can put whatever you like in it. And I know a lot of people are against putting fruit in salad, but I'm all for it. Like apples and grapes. I don't know why people are against it. Like, it's so good. And because this has chicken and chickpeas in it, it's actually quite filling for you as well. What's really nice about this as well is I love adding nuts to my salad. It just gives it that extra crunch texture. It's like a surprise in my salad. Sometimes I like to break it up depending on what I'm eating. Like I put almonds in it or cashew. I thought I put walnut in this one because, I don't know, it just kind of goes with like the whole Mediterranean thing, so. I also add a lot of spices to my food as well. I don't know whether the spices are good for you or not, but my mum, she works at like a spice company and she always gives me whatever spice I want, she'll get it. She's like a spice girl. But I guess that's why I like food so much, is because I don't see it as something to survive. I see it as art, an event each time. It's so good. So yeah, let me know if you have any tips on trying to stay healthy and eat healthy. What motivates you, because I don't know, nothing seems to motivate me, or I always give up after a while. I think my main problem is that I need to learn how to portion my food. So if you've got any tricks in regards to that, let me know, because that will be very helpful. And also let me know what you had for dinner and whether it was delicious, because mine certainly was. But yeah, I hope you like this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. And also make sure you subscribe to watch more videos, because I'll be posting on Tuesdays and Fridays. So until next time, bye!